Hello, welcome back to Homebrew Part 2 on Next on the Bench. Alright, there's no bleeders on the capacitors. We want to know if we're going to be safe. So, go ahead, use our high voltage probe. Right there. We're going to go through these caps and see if there's any voltage in them. Oh wait, they do have bleeders. Oh, there we go. That one's got bleeders. I don't think this one does though. No. Not seeing a bleeder on that one. Okay, well, looks like the power's been bled off, so that's a good thing. We're going to take and remount this rectifier board right there. As you can see, right there, it's just really close to the metal case on that capacitor. I don't like that at all. So that's the first thing we need to do, is move that, and then we'll go from there. Catch me in a bit. Okay, so I removed the capacitor off of there. There is enough room to mount it in here. We're going to have to lengthen this wire right here. But yeah, there is no bleeder on that. But if you look, there is bleeders on these two. Definitely going to want to add a bleeder on that. So, yeah. Then we want to remount this too. Fun, fun, fun. The Homebrew project. We'll get all that tidied up in there, and then we'll put it on the Variac. He's plugged it in and turned this thing on and actually got power out of it, so brave man. Yep. Alright, signing off for now. Psychotech Labs, we'll be back. Okay, we got our new camera, new microphone. We've got to put the bleeder resistors on the caps. We got the bleeder resistors in the mail. Got to mount that bracket on that capacitor. Move the diode bridge over with a proper mounting bracket. So that's what we're doing, and we're doing it all with our new camera and microphone. That's Psychotech Labs. Alright, so that's mounted, bleeder resistors installed. I demounted that. So the way that was laying, you could see the bottom part where the little legs stick through. Then if you look right there, that's the metal part of that canister. I mean, that was literally right on top of that. That's why I wouldn't turn it on until we remounted that. So we got our flat bar. It's aluminum. We're going to go ahead and use that to mount that. So So that's what we're doing right now. Stay tuned. Psychotech Labs will be right back. Okay, the bracket's made. Tomorrow we got to do some more modifying on that diode board. We got to take all these wires they had running to a bolt to put them together. That's all the hot stuff. We got to take that and button it all up. We're going to solder that stuff, so we're going to mount a thing and we can do that. And this wire is getting replaced. So that's where we're at. I'm bagging it for the night. Catch you all tomorrow. Psychotech Labs signing off. Alright, today we're going to go ahead and swap out this wire here for a bigger one. We're going to redo all this stuff here. And there's like 3 of these wires. They had a screw holding them all together. So we're going to redo that and get them so they're all soldered together on a little tab. Do it up right. So let me get to it and let's see if we can get that done today. Maybe even power this thing up on the Variac and see if it's safe enough to try to run some more power through. Catch me in a few. I'll be right back. Okay. So we've mounted that, added new bleeder resistors, added a bleeder resistor to this capacitor because we didn't have one. We have remounted this so it's safe. We've rewired it. We actually were able to remove this wire here, and what I did was solder these other 2 wires directly to the bottom side of that board. So that's a plus. Check this out. Yeah, the parasitics could use some work. I don't know. I do need to cut this piece out. See how it curls around there? I don't want it coming too close to the high voltage here. So we're going to take our Dremel tool and we're going to cut a little section of that out to make sure we got plenty of air around the top of that cap. It's always something, isn't it? Okay. We're going to get the Dremel tool out. Yeah, we'll be covering this up with a towel. So, glitched out my camera. Alright, let's get the Dremel tool out and get to grinding. Okay, we cut out that metal there, a little piece of it, and probably didn't need to, but why take a chance, right? I want as much clearance on that as possible. So looks like we're done. Looks like that's about as close as I can come to making it safe enough to put on the Variac and see what happens. So that's coming up next at Psychotech Labs. We're going to put the Homebrew linear on the Variac, slowly bring up the power, and see what happens. That is if it's wired for 110. If it's wired for 220, then I haven't even checked the plug yet. If it's wired for 220, we'll have to think of something else. Alright, well, let's get to it. Okay, you've seen some of my other videos. We all know what this is, the infamous Variac. So today we're going to actually pump some voltage into the Homebrew. Not sure which of those switches is on because it's not labeled. So we'll just flip them both up. Okay. Next step. We turn the variac on. We have the voltage set to 0 right now. Here it goes. Put some voltage in it. We're up to 30 volts. This actually is the scary part. Yeah. Now we're up to 77 volts. The tubes are starting to light. The filaments are definitely lighting up. Whoa, we got smoke. Alrighty. We got smoke. So, something didn't hold up, and that's why you bring it up slow on the variac. So we'll have to tear that sucker down and see what smoked. So catch me a little later. We're going to let that voltage bleed off and figure out what happened. Psychotech Labs, where the psychos go. Remember, do it safe, bring it up slow on the variac. You know, that way if you have a problem, it's going to be a minor problem, not a major one. Alright, we're out of here for now. Okay. What burned up was one of the bleeder resistors that I put in there. It's 3 bleeder resistors. So apparently I didn't go big enough in wattage on that. So we'll have to order some new bleeder resistors, higher wattage value. It will. We're gonna make this part 1, and then when the transistors get in here, the resistors get in here, we'll up those and get that taken care of. So thanks for watching my videos, everybody. We'll do Homebrew part 2 when we get the resistors, and we'll bring it back up on the variac. Everything was looking good though until that resistor cut loose. Tubes were lighting up. We obviously have high voltage there at the caps because yeah, that bleeder wasn't big enough apparently. Alright, we'll catch you later in the Homebrew part 2. Thanks for watching my videos. Psychotech Labs signing off for now.